Welcome to day 3 of our trip to Norway in the spring of 2024. We started off our day with a huge buffet breakfast in our hotel that came complimentary. We just passed by Melody's favorite brown cheese, and then we've got smoked salmon, cooked salmon, and we go over to the other side here and it's more of an English style breakfast. After the jam, there are soft-boiled eggs that are kept at the exact right temperature, and all the healthy grains and nuts. There's fruit, and a full vegetable bar. On the way out, you can see smoothies by the door. Just out in the hall are the baked goods and the Norwegian waffles. After a large breakfast, we headed for a walk around town. After checking out the local park with the waterfall, we headed to the bakery to get some snacks for the road.
Good morning. It's our first full day in Norway. We didn't really do anything yesterday because it was a long travel day, but we start our day in Lillehammer. Very beautiful day.
Yep, and we just did a quick little room tour, and we're heading out on the road to, I forgot the name of the place today. It's, oh gosh.
Yeah,
we're going to pronounce it incorrectly. We'll introduce it later when we do our introduction to that video. We did a little walk around town last night when we got here. We were exhausted because we spent like 24 hours traveling with like a 45-minute nap. And then so we did a little walk around town this morning. We had the breakfast in our hotel, which was
buffet style.
Yeah, spectacular buffet breakfast that came with the room. So we're looking forward to some more of those. And yeah, we'll check in when we get on the road. We'll probably go to the Olympic Park and stuff on the way out of town. So check it in later.
Bye.
Okay, here's a walkthrough of our Lillehammer room. We're in the Scandic Victoria in downtown Lillehammer. So we just got in the door, walk into the bathroom. It's not particularly big. The shower is a little bit of a problem because I hit my head on that ledge up there and you can barely fit in. And last night, the floor was soaking wet because the water just comes right out. And then we come in and we have a view of out to the town a little bit. We have our beds here on the right, but our view is interesting because it's a nice little view here, but if I get too close, I hit my head on the ceiling. You can see here, my head is on the ceiling. So I have to duck to see out. It's still not too bad a room. And then we have the classic Norwegian double twin beds, but the only problem with ours is they're two totally separate beds. So if you wiggle a little bit, the whole bed slides away from the other one and you fall in the gap. So that is our interesting little room. It's not bad. It's got, nice little counter space and everything, but a lot of interesting little idiosyncrasies. So we'll check back in when we get on the road.
On our way out of town, we wanted to check out the Lillehammer ski jump from the Olympics. It was a paid entry, so after a quick look, we headed back down the hill.
Hello.
It's 1:30, and we're checking in because we are about 50 minutes outside of Lillehammer at a church called
Ringaboo.
And it doesn't open until June, so we got to walk around it. It's pretty cool. It's got a nice little pretty graveyard that's really well upkept, but we couldn't really go in or do much, so we're heading out to the next destination.
Interesting building though. Looks burned, but it's not. It's just a style.
Okay, we're check back in.
Being in the countryside and not having eaten lunch yet, we ate our bakery items from the morning. Mid-afternoon, we were exhausted from all the previous day's travel and time difference from the US. We stopped at a rest area and decided we would take a nap after a little walk. Just 45 minutes before reaching Andalsnes, we came across the most spectacular set of waterfalls we've ever seen. For several minutes it was just waterfalls on the near hills, on the far hills, the mountains. It was a spectacular drive. After arriving in our hotel and checking in, it was after 8 p.m. and in the small town of Andalsnes, there's not a lot open, so we ended up eating dinner in the hotel restaurant. After a couple of quick photos from the balcony at the end of the hall, we called it a night.